congratulations on your album.
Thank you.
Unbroken.
Thank you. Thank you.
How personal does this music get for you, Columbus?
It doesn't get any more personal. Like there's no more personal that it could possibly get. Because obviously you are on the front lines of media and getting information to the people. So you know that I've had a year and a half that was rough, but
yeah,
I put everything into the music first. It was like get your mind right, and I just started putting everything into the music. And I wrote a slew of records like that were just I have like 199 songs, almost 200 songs. But I had a slew of records that were just me battling and that getting things out, and then started honing in on the sound. And then I signed with Neo Compound, and he's the executive producer of my album. And then it just the light bulb went off. Like it was like something started clicking with my sound and my songwriting and the producers that were bringing me the music. Everything started clicking to where I was writing music that's poignant and truthful about what I've been through. I'm not writing Chris Brown records. I'm not doing records that are like, I'm kind of in the lane of Sam Smith meets, John Legend, but we're going that direction. And so it's very much like really good music.
So it's been really honest and emotional for you.
Really honest. It's like really honest. The good, the bad, and the ugly, and that's what music is. And it's freeing. Beyond all of that, like I think, I found myself this year, and I'm truly who I am, my true, authentic self. So, I really, when you get to that place, you really don't truly care about what people think. Like it's not, and it's just I'm ready to be raw, and because of that, you heal and you grow and you become the person, that you hoped you can become, and even better. So, it's always a close work in progress for myself. But music was a great step toward, healing for me.
I was just going to say that it sounds to me like doing this album was almost like therapy.
Saved my life.
Very cathartic for you.
Absolutely.
You have been very vocal about your drug use in the past and the things that have happened. It's been all over the press.
Right.
This, 20, what is this? Hold on a minute, I'm going to read it right here. You were ordered to complete 26 anger management classes and a felony assault case. Was that a wake-up call for you?
I mean, the wake-up call is anything that's, in order for me to fly, I needed to like fly to where I wanted to go. It's like the first step was like, do you want to do this? Do you want to fight back? Do you want to fight back and get back to your rightful place and further? That's a decision. You got to make that decision to say, I was at that mountain, I was on the top, and then I fell and I slid all the way down. Like the work it took me to get there, do I have that drive again? Boom. Once you identified that, I was like, I want to do this. What do I have to do? You got to clean up your life. So with all of those things, all of these anger management classes, community labor thing, these are all part of me cleaning up that old past so that I can move into my future. And that's really, I'm down to clean up yesterday to look at tomorrow, and I'm always for that.
And you were involved in a domestic abuse case with your girlfriend, your ex-wife. What is your side of the story?
My side of the story is that I was involved in a domestic abuse case, and it's over now. And my side of the story is it's over now.
And having said that, you were open about your drugs, etc. Do you feel like you would have made different choices if you were clean at the time?
No, I think there would have been worse choices.
What? What do you mean by that?
It's long ago. We have a car. What do you mean?
What do you mean?
I think me being on drugs kind of helped that situation not go to where it could have gone.
Well, how about this?
I was chill when I did drugs. I did cocaine. I was chill. I didn't get crazy. I was a chill drunk. I was a chill alcoholic. I was a chill cocaine head. But if I was not, I'm kind of like, I would feel something. I would feel something. Cocaine is a numbing agent. You don't feel the pain and the things like you would normally feel. Emotionally pain. I'm talking about. So, I would have been different.
But what about other situations in your life? Do you think that?
Yeah, absolutely. Other situations in my life, I feel like anytime you put those into a scenario, they're absolutely a factor. You know what I mean? Negative or positive, but they're just a factor. So, absolutely, that's without saying.
And unfortunately, when you are young and you're good looking and you're successful in this town, those two things can go hand in hand.
Without a question. And it was like, it was the balance of it all. I don't even think you should even say balancing drugs with life, but I had no balance. It was like completely submerged in my work, and then completely run from my home. that was my life. So, you know, now that you can have an equal life, I'm proud of my personal life. I'm proud of what I'm accomplishing in my career. I'm proud of my children. I'm proud of, you know, who I am as a man. So I feel like those things were all, it was like, you know, couldn't look at yourself in the mirror. Sometimes you're ashamed of doing drugs, you're embarrassed of your relationship, and you're like, you know, it's like, who wants to live like that? You know what I'm saying? So to be in a position now to say, here's my life, guys, read it, we like it, don't like it, this is me.
What was the defining moment that got you here? You're so vibrant right now. You were so on fire. You're oozing creativity. It's obvious just seeing you sit here. Do you know what Shakti is?
Shakti.
Shakti. It's Shakti. Like it's a yoga thing. Yes. It means you have a lot of Shakti in your eyes. The person's really alive.
Yes.
What was the defining moment for you when you were at your lowest that you said, that's it, I can't, no more. I got to move forward and change my life?
That's a great question. I feel like I felt like, you know how you take 20 steps forward and then you kind of take 30 steps back. All of a sudden you're like, how does this happen? I thought I was making progress. I was in jail. I didn't, you know, I went to on the domestic violence case, and I didn't complete any of the things that I was supposed to complete, truthfully. So I go to court, and the judge justifiably said, "It's like, you didn't do anything. You know, you didn't go to one thing that you're supposed to go to." So she's like, "You're going to jail today, like 30 days." And I'm like, "All right." And I went to jail downtown. You know what I mean? And I'd already been downtown. It was just there, like that was crazy. So,
but not for 30 days at a time. Yeah.
So 30 days, I get in there, and I ended up on F row with like high profile, you know, some lifers, you know, Suge Knight, Too Short, some, you know, grim.
Wait.
I was on the
Suge Knight and Too Short were with you? What are you talking about?
Absolutely.
You were not in jail with Suge Knight?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So
wait, do they put all the famous people together?
Well, high profile, they put all the high profile case, the Grim Sleeper.
So all of you were
like the, you know, high profile cases. They put, you know, away from the others, but it's, you know. So anyway, I was in there, and it was that moment where you're just like, this is not where I'm supposed to be. Like, you know, I knew it was a moment where I feel like that moment I wasn't mad at the world anymore. I wasn't angry. I was like, God needed this time for me to get. He said, you know what I mean? You gotta go do what you're supposed to do. That's it. Period. Point blank. And now is the time. If you don't go now, it's never gonna happen. The window is now. I'm about to shut the door. If you don't move now, you lose. So I feel like I came out of there and I just hit the ground running.
And so you listened.
I listened.
And how does it feel?
I mean, he doesn't fail you. It's just like, it's amazing. Like, he is just, God's amazing. Because you know, you can take ownership in things, but you can't really, because you can only do what you can do, and then you gotta leave it to him to kind of just do the rest. But he just wants to see your work in your faith, and that's all I've been moving on.
So, as far as I see, Columbus Short is definitely unbroken.
I'm definitely unbroken. Praise be to God. Yes.
And that's clearly where the name of your album comes from.
Yes, that's the way. That's the name.
I mean, I can't tell you how happy I'm to see you sitting here. Honestly, you have been through it, buddy.
Oh,
I mean, and I've like known and watched your career for years, and watching you go through, I'm like, what? Come on, man.
Yeah,
like, I'm not kidding. Even like I'm not kidding. Like I'll see like TMZ
funny
stuff, and I'll be like, what?
That's how me.
And it's so, but it's so good to see you like this.
Yeah, and I know we were just